welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing my monthly favorites, and I'm going to be doing the October favorites. I know we're like pretty much in the middle of November right now, but I wanted to really get this video out for you guys, and I've been extremely busy lately, so I really do apologize. I've kind of just been all over the place. I'm always all over the place. I just want to quickly catch you guys up so we can kind of be on the same page. I was out of town for a whole week in October, so that's why I wasn't able to get a favorites video up as soon as I wanted to. It was more towards like the end of October that I was out of town, so it kind of got in the way with filming this video. But yeah, my family and I were in DC for that whole week, and we did a lot of exploring. I did get to vlog that whole week, so I'm going to be trying getting that up. I've been extremely behind on my vlogging. I finally have all of the summer vlogging done. Vacation out to Peru, and when we're at my in-laws in Arizona, seeing the Grand Canyon, Antelope Canyon, and you know, the Horseshoe Bend, all that is already up. So happy that's finally done and uploaded. And then I have a few things in between that I'm going to be uploading before I'm able to get to the Washington, DC vlogs. So I'm going to try and quickly get that up as well. And in between going on vacation, I also ended up getting a job. I am working at Ulta Beauty. I think it's a perfect time to start leaving the nest a little bit. And the babies are, you know, at the age where they are able to be independent. Like, Caden isn't breastfeeding anymore, so I'm able to, you know, not have to be with him constantly, like, every couple hours or so. My daughter's 3, so she's at the age where she thinks she's Miss Independent and can do her own thing anyways. But the great thing is Ulta is able to work with mine and my husband's schedule, and I can go in when my husband gets home from work. So he will be with the kids when I'm not, and it's like a little switch off, which works out perfectly because they'll both get some alone time with us. I started the job in October, and so far I have been loving it. I am a prestige beauty advisor, so I'm helping people in the prestige section with, you know, foundation testing and, you know, just advice here and there with what product works and what may not work. I'm having so much fun there. It is definitely where I can see myself being, and I definitely want to continue on in the beauty industry, of course. So it's definitely a perfect fit, and I wanted to just fill you guys in on that because I have kind of been slacking on video making and kind of like beauty video editing. With just starting work and then being out of town, I'm being tugged and pulled in all different kinds of directions, and I got my family and my kids, and you know, so I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things, trying to find a new normal, I guess you can say, but it's getting there. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that, quickly update you guys on my life and how hectic it's currently been. If you haven't noticed, I do have something different going on with my face. I have a set of contacts in. I'll zoom you guys in real quick. These are by the brand Pinky Paradise, and they are in the shade Shiny Gray, and I absolutely love them. They fit my eye shape really well. And I also like that they're not too overbearing. I've had contacts in the past, and you could totally tell that they're contacts, and they are super fake. They don't fit my eye right. But these form and fit to my eye really nicely, and I just love that pop. It's kind of nice to like switch it up every now and then and kind of give yourself a new look if you're feeling it. I mean, that is what makeup is about. It's about, you know, switching it up, trying different things, and we have contacts and stuff like that to kind of enhance our eyes if we are feeling that. But I like them, and I can see myself wearing these a lot more often than not. I just wanted to quickly point that out if you are questioning the contacts, and I'll have their website and all, you know, their information linked down below if you are interested in checking out the website and ordering yourself a pair of contacts. But anyways, let's move on to my favorites. I don't have many favorites this month, but I do have a few staples that I have been obsessing over and have been using over and over again. Like I said, I was out of town for the, you know, good week or so. I just took pretty much all my staples with me and didn't really get to play with much. But I do have a few things that I did absolutely love. First thing that I did want to share is a concealer, and this is by the brand Sonia Kashuk, and this is in the shade 07 Light Clair. and I have been loving this. This is like an oldie but goodie. I brought this back and I have been using the crap out of this shade and this shade. These two shades. So this one I use for kind of concealing my under eyes, and then this one is more of my skin tone, so I've been using this to cover up and conceal any blemishes that I do have. I can't believe I've already hit pan on all four, but I absolutely love this palette. This is definitely a really good palette if you're trying to conceal and correct. And then you have a setting powder down below. Powder is amazing. I use it to set my under eyes, and it's very fine and it doesn't leave it really cakey or anything like that. And this is the bronzer Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. And I love this for contouring. I have been using it for contouring this month and, well, October, and this month as well. But I have been using it to contour the hollows of my cheeks and my forehead, the usual places that I do end up contouring. It does look like it could be a little shimmery, but when I apply it on to contour, it doesn't look shimmery at all. That's one thing I cannot stand, is a bronzer that's too shimmery and I'm using it to contour. It just doesn't blend well and it doesn't go well with trying to contour. And this I do love when I'm not having a full-on glam day and just kind of want to like add some color to my face so I don't look dead. So this has been working for that as well. And yes, definitely had to shout him out. I do have a concealer that I've been favoriting. It is by the brand Essence and it is the Cover Stick. And this one is in the shade Matte Sand. As you can see, it's pretty much almost all done, but I actually use this to carve and clean out my brows. And I just, honestly, let me show you the pencil. It's a BH Cosmetic brush that I use. It looks like it can be like a lip brush, but I just take a little bit of the concealer with that brush and then just carve out my brows with it, and have been loving this for that. I used to do it all the time with this shade. This is definitely another product that I am rediscovering and don't know why I stopped using it, but of course I had to try other things out. But yeah, I definitely brought this back into my life and I absolutely love it. And as for an eyeshadow palette, this is the only palette that I have pretty much used this whole entire month of October because I have been obsessed with it. And ever since I got it in the mail, it's just been a wrap. Been using it nonstop, and it's the Morphe 350 palette. And someone's walking their dog, so that's why I looked over. But it's a Morphe 350 palette, and this palette is life. I'm pretty sure you have seen this palette already, but if you haven't, just take a look at these shadows. They are amazing. Perfect for fall shades. I mean, you do have all these like really pretty reds and orangey shades, and you can, you know, incorporate that into an eye look. I do have the palette on my eyes right now. I did more of a kind of burnt, neutral, smoky look, nothing too fancy. Matte shades I used on the lower lash line and on my lid, and as a transition I just have a little shimmer on as the highlight on my brows. I have created so many different looks with this palette, and this is not just a palette for the fall. I can use this palette throughout the whole year. The shadows are super pigmented. I honestly don't even need an eye primer to help me out and make the shadows super pigmented, and I have used it without a primer, and the staying power on them are phenomenal, and just how pigmented everything is, it's seriously, you all need to stop watching this video, get on the Morphe website and order this palette because it's bomb. And they're super buttery. They're easily to blend out. Like when I blend out the transition on my eyes, like it doesn't take forever to blend out. It's amazing. You guys need to go check this out if you haven't already. Another favorite for the eyes is this Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil. And this one is in the shade Tenacious Brown. Look at that. Look how pigmented, look how easily that just glide on. I like to use this to line my lower waterline and my upper waterline as well if I'm, you know, going for that look. And sometimes I feel like black can be a little bit too harsh when I'm lining the lower waterline, so I like to go for a brown, especially when I do have a dark brown in the lash line for shadow. And it helps with that gradient type effect in the eye area, and it definitely pulls the whole smoky look together. And I also like using this as a base for my eyelid when I'm trying to do like a brown smoky eye, which I'm thinking about doing a tutorial on pretty soon. I actually wore the look at Ulta when I was working. Everyone that had approached me had mentioned they loved my shadows and the eye look, so yeah, I think I'm gonna make a video about that. But definitely used this for the base and loved it. So moving on to lips, I have quite a few things to share. First thing that I wanted to share is by the Balm Cosmetics, and this is Meet Matte Hues, and this is in the shade Committed. This is what I have on my lip right now. It is a liquid lipstick. It is a really pretty pinky, more pinky-ish neutral, but it kind of has a darker tone to it, so I can pair this with like really dark eyes and the lips would look really pretty with a dark eye. You know how I wanted to start a series with like what's in my Ipsy bag and kind of use it on my face to show you guys that I used all the products in my Ipsy bag on my face so you guys can kind of get some makeup ideas out of it. Well, if you haven't noticed, I did not do it this month of October because this was the only makeup product that I got in October's Ipsy. I believe I got a pair of tweezers and I got some like skincare product stuff and a hand cream. So yeah, I was just like, am I really going to just pull this one product out and put it on my lips and then call it good because everything else wasn't makeup products? And yeah, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to scratch that month because this is the only makeup product. So sad. But maybe November will be good. If the November Ipsy bag has more makeup products, then I will definitely be continuing that and making a video on what I found in my November Ipsy and putting it on my face. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that there's more makeup in that bag. I've been doing a lot of the fall lips, and a favorite that I have been obsessed about. It's by the brand Profusion, and this is the Feline Lip Luster. And this I found at the BX, I guess you can say. I don't know if many of you guys don't know what that is. It's kind of like a retail store on base. And I found this in the makeup section, and I was like, you know what, let me just give this a try. I think I picked out this shade and a purple shade. I thought it was going to just be a lip gloss, so I wasn't going to make a big deal out of it, but when I tried it on, I was like, wow. I was blown away with how pigmented this is. I can put this on and work a whole shift at Ulta for like 4 or 5 hours and not have to reapply. And I absolutely love this. It doesn't bleed over my lip lines, and it does have a flat tip applicator, so when you are applying it on your lips, it's not really hard to control. Just take a look how pigmented that is. The more that you apply it, the more buildable it becomes, so that is definitely a plus. And right when this ended up working out, I went and bought every other shade that they had. I think they had like 3 or 4 more other shades, and then I bought a backup of this because I've been using the crap out of this for this whole fall season. I'm thinking about doing a swatch video / review on it. Like this video or let me know if you guys want to see it. I'm pretty sure you can find these online, and I got this for super affordable. It was like $1.80 or something like that. So it was super affordable, and I was really blown away with how amazing the lip product ended up turning out. My last favorite for this month is a lippy, and this one is by the brand Wet n Wild, and this one is Vamp It Up / Style Vamp. And this is the 919B, and it does have more of a purple tone to it, and it's super dark, which I absolutely love. And I'll just do a quick swatch for you so you guys can see. Look how pretty that is. It's super dark, super pigmented. I like to apply this on my lips and then some mascara, do my brows a little bit, and call it good. And it looks like I kind of tried with my makeup, but not really. I've also been using this for that purpose too. But I've also been using this as a base for lip products. Like if I want a really dark lip, and let's say this isn't dark enough, then I'll apply this lipstick first on my lips, and then I will apply this over it. So I use the darkness from this lipstick, but I still get this shade on top, so it just makes it look really vampy and really dark, and I love it. Absolutely love it. But And by the way, these combos together, perfect. I just wanted to quickly shout that out. And I think that is everything for my October favorites. Like I said, I am super sorry that they came out really late. It's like seriously the 9th of November, and I'm going to try and edit and get this video out ASAP. If you ladies have any questions about any of the products I've mentioned, then just comment down below and let me know what's up. Like this video if you enjoyed watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I will also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, my Instagram, and my vlogging channel around this area, so definitely go check that out, and I'll have all the links down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, ladies, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!